Alright folks, it's 1990X, the 10th month, the end day. There's a bunch of Japanese here. A bunch of you guys probably recognize this already just from the game and the introduction. But I'm going to be playing a little bit of this game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and post, so you guys are probably already reading the subtitles and not paying attention to anything I'm saying right now. Which is fine. Totally cool. Totally cool. I'm going to be playing the Japanese version of Crystalis, which is called Godslayer Haruka Tenku no Sonata. That's Godslayer, the Sonata of the distant sky, the faraway sky, something like that. Let's get going. Let's start a new game. This game has beautiful music. I love the music in this game. 100 years have passed. I'm not going to try and translate it all. I'm not really very good at Japanese. I might point out a couple of things that I see that I just notice if it's really quick, but something about people and monsters. I'm probably going to make a snide remark about myself when I put in the subtitles, because, you know, I'm talking and I'm interrupting the beautiful music. Alright, so you start off, you're this guy, a bunch of you guys probably already know this story if you're watching this one, but you're this guy, you're like cryo-frozen in a cave underground, and since this is the Japanese version, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use, this is, you change the kana, this is hiragana, and this is katakana, they're just the different Japanese alphabets. I'm going to go off of a famous Japanese anime character who was, well, had at least large portions of him frozen, cryo-frozen underground. You guys may know from the movie Akira. Akira, you might pronounce it Akira. That's incorrect. It's Akira. There's Akira. And, we're going to continue. That's going to be our name because there's not a default name for this guy. So, I'm making up my own. Kaboom! Bright lights! That's what happens when cryo-freezing stops. There's a gigantic burst of energy. White light. Alright, that's really cool. Rock on. So I've got this white dot underneath my chest, which, for the longest time, I thought this guy had a beard. When I was little, I used to play this game. It was uncanny, but I guess that's not. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Yeah, Hito da, it's a person! Hito ga detekita! Someone came out! Woohoo! Yay, alright. I'm not going to be translating like that a lot. So we come out, it's pretty much the same game, except that they say a lot more in this one. The Japanese game, they say so much more in the Japanese version. This is a girl, she's saying stuff. Going around, there's the inn. This one costs $16. They still use dollars in Japanese, which is weird. Yeah, very strange. Like this girl, she says, I mean, look at, she says like, she starts off like, "You're not cold, are you? This place always has a cold wind that blows through it, but we're always around it, so it's not that cold for us. We're cool." More or less. You'll have read a better translation than that, I'm sure, by the time I'm done with it. Talk to this guy. Bannin, not sure what that means yet. Give myself some time. Read that, okay. And this guy, he was sent here. He's gonna give us some dinero. He's gonna give us some money, so that's cool. Rock on. Give us $100. It's you. Oh, apparently people know who I am. Oh, this was that guy from before. Sorry about doing that. Something about Zebu. I know who that is. You may not yet. You'll find out. It's cool. This is a little rabbit guy. And he says, "Kururudu, kururudu," which apparently is what rabbits say, you know, in Japanese. Another boy talking about stuff. Okay, mitakoto ga nainda. Alright, cool. It's you. Okay, cool. something, blah, blah, blah. Something, sure. Heavens, something. 4 swords. I like 4 swords. This sword. Uke torareru ga ii. Take this sword. Rock on. Okay. I will take the sword. Kaze no ken o te ni iremashita. I got the wind sword, the Kaze no ken. So rock on. Cool. So we got the wind sword. What? Nothing happens. Hang on. This is the status screen, which is what happens when you press start. Always something that bothered me about this game. You press start and it brings you to a screen where you can't do shit. Or stuff. You can't do stuff. I don't think I'm supposed to curse on these. Anyway, and then the sword. Rock on. The wind sword. Yay! It's cool. If you hold it in, it charges up. And it makes that really irritating sound, and you become an atom, and then you sneeze in front of you. See, this guy, the man... Okay, whatever. Let's take that $100, and let's buy ourselves... let's not buy anything right now. I'm gonna show you guys around a little bit. Try and give this make it feel like you guys, like you're playing it for the first time. So we charge up, wander around, there's some grass, disappear, that's kind of cool, we go into there. Slimes, they die pretty quick. Rock on, just some caves, mountains around here. No, stop, no! Ah. Sometimes it's the hardest thing in this game to hit the enemies. It's not a really hard game, but it's kind of frustrating. You have to learn to play by its rules, which is kind of, hey, a cave! Rock on. Ooh, fancy music. I like the fancy music. Shh. Yay. Ooh, who's this? Zebu! This is the guy who was that we were talking about earlier. Hi, I'm Zebu. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I think he's saying something like you're the chosen one, which is pretty cool. Rock on, moving on. Okay, so basically he's not going to let us pass, and he wants us to get the windmill started again for him. So let's go get the windmill started for him. Got a little time. Let's get the windmill started for him. The windmill is up this way. These guys are little tiger things. They take 2 hits, but they give me... And they only give me 1 experience. Which if you look down at the experience bar down there, it's kind of... I've got 5 experience now. These guys take 2 hits, but they give me $2 each. So I'm at 112 now. Monsters respawn just like in most NES games. Here, you just kind of wander back and forth. There's a lot of level grinding that has to go into this game unless you're just a god. And considering the game's called God Slayer, I think probably even if you're a god, you might not be able to play this game without doing a level grind because it's gonna slay you. That was really slowly delivered. No, ow, ow. Why does he sound like a small rodent that got stepped on when he gets hit? I don't think he's a small rodent. So, this is the windmill. And this is a bridge over here. So, let's check out the bridge. Some slimes, some money. Ooh, I got $123. That's kind of cool. Wow, this is ominous music. You'd expect there to be enemies in here, but there's not. There's just some sleeping dude here. He says, "Spee, spee." I'm not sure what that means. I think Banni must be... that was his name, but so was the guy who gave me $100. They were both called Banni, and I think that means, like an apprentice or something.